Honestly, I don't want to keep mocking the Bharat Empire. It deserves a break. But Indian netizens won't allow it, constantly sending me material. A video of China's Shandong aircraft carrier fleet visiting Hong Kong is circulating on YouTube, with everyone praising the enthusiasm of Hong Kong citizens and the achievements of the Chinese Navy. However, Bharat Empire netizens have a unique perspective. They claim China's carrier deck is very rough and far inferior to their Vikrant carrier, which has a smooth surface, proving China's manufacturing quality is low and the Bharat Empire is superior. Honestly, unless you watch the videos yourself and read the comments from Indians, it's hard to believe these are statements from people with normal intelligence. Or perhaps I've misunderstood their intelligence. If they believe Mumbai and New Delhi city construction can shock Chinese people due to lack of exposure, that's one thing. But thinking a smooth carrier deck reflects industrial strength is purely an intellectual issue. It's well known that aircraft carriers operate on the ocean, where decks get wet and slippery from seawater and face strong winds. Fighter jet takeoffs and landings require sufficient deck friction, as do tow trucks and crew working on the deck. For steel, making it smooth is basic craftsmanship. But coating it with rough, durable paint to ensure safe jet operations and crew safety requires advanced technology. Undoubtedly, the US and China do this best. China is indisputably the world's leader in shipbuilding technology, with over 60% of global market share, far beyond the Bharat Empire's capabilities. With so many countries and companies placing orders with China instead of the Bharat Empire, is it because their intelligence is lower than Bharat netizens? Honestly, the stupidity of those Indian netizens, their brainless comments online, and the idiotic opinions left in my comment section shock me. I can't imagine how such widespread foolishness and arrogance exist in one country. This country not only lacks integrity, but also has no sense of shame. What's more helpless is that you can't stop their rampant spread worldwide. Even if my channel gets banned by the Indian government for criticizing India too much, Indian netizens still leave comments. Without a doubt, their low-level remarks and deep stupidity are unforgettable. Bharat netizens are too conservative. You have many more angles to mock China's carriers. For example, your carriers have advanced propulsion systems, leaving wakes that are a global laughingstock, showing serious design flaws and insufficient power. China's carriers can only sail normally, unable to create global jokes. Your carriers were launched 3 times, with champagne popped 3 times, while China's carriers launch once and pop champagne once. The Bharat Empire wins another round. Or take your carrier-based aircraft, which are completely stealthy, invisible, unlike China's visible carrier jets. In air combat, your Phantom Ghost fighter squadrons would surely crush China's carrier air wings. The Bharat Empire knocks out China 3-0. Yes, the Bharat Empire's carriers lack suitable aircraft. To pair with the second-hand Vikramaditya carrier bought from Russia, India ordered dozens of outdated MiG-29s. These are small fighters designed in the Soviet era, with their carrier version underpowered and low payload. Even the Russian Navy doesn't use them, treating the Bharat Empire as a guinea pig. These jets are technologically backward, and as export models, Russia not only cut their features but also delivered questionable quality. Add to that the Bharat Empire's legendary Hindustan Aeronautics, the infamous Widowmaker, handling maintenance, and India's MiG-29s frequently crash. There are likely fewer than 30 operational now, insufficient for 2 carriers. The Tejas fighter, which the Indian Navy pinned high hopes on, has been in development for decades but still hasn't entered large-scale service. Its combat capability is extremely poor, so much so that the Air Force version didn't dare deploy in India-Pakistan air clashes. Yet, this became the Indian Air Force's pride because imported fighters like Rafale and Su-30 were shot down by Pakistan. Tejas, with 0 losses due to non-participation, beat France and Russia. The Bharat Empire is winning big, truly second only to the US as a superpower. So why are the Bharat Empire's carriers so impressive? They have a little secret. During construction, a ship in the port exploded, and sewage from a septic tank covered the carrier. It became the only carrier in human history bombed by feces, requiring lengthy cleanup. Everyone knows feces have magical properties in the Bharat Empire. Cow and sheep dung contribute to GDP and the economy. So isn't it reasonable to count human feces as military technology? With this mystical weapons blessing, the Bharat Empire's navy completely crushes China's navy. As a Chinese person, I'm terrified. I want to tell our naval officers, if you encounter the Bharat Empire's carrier battle group, flee quickly. We don't expect you to defeat them, but don't get bombed by feces. If you do, Chinese ports won't accept you, and you'll never return home.